The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Welcome, everyone, to episode 178 of the Daily Mother Swole. The Daily Mother Swole. Today's episode is a special Halloween episode. It is the best time to eat candy. So those of you that are going to be trick-or-treating with your kids, or you're going to be eating a lot of candy, or just going and jumping on those last-minute Halloween specials on those 10-pound bags of candy that Walgreens and Costco are going to be putting out, this is going to be the best time for you to eat candy, and I'm going to talk about when the best time would be if you work out. When should you indulge in a little bit of yo stash? So those of you that are joining me for the first time, welcome. This is a live broadcast on Facebook and Periscope. Also, you could find this episode and every other episode on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Swolenormous. So at Swolenormous on YouTube. On Periscope, it's clickable my profile, and it's also clickable on my Facebook page. You can just click on the sign up or the button where it visits my website on my Facebook page. If you haven't yet, you could check out my latest spotlight video on YouTube or on my Facebook page, facebook.com/Swolenormous, and it is your wake-up call. This is your wake-up call. It's a great video. It's about a minute or so, a minute 30 seconds. So everyone has a minute and 30 seconds of their day. Watch it. It'll kind of probably amp you up. So give that a look-see, and also podcasts on SoundCloud and iTunes. The best time to eat candy. The first best time to eat candy is never eat candy. One of the arguments against eating candy is, I guess no one thought I was going to say that, never eat candy just because of the high sugar content. It'll jack your teeth up. It'll spike your insulin. One of the problems with simple sugar absorbing, I'll get into some other reasons. I'll get into some other good things. When you eat candy, when you have high sugar or absorbable sugar, at times when you're not exercising. It's really bad when you're not exercising. I'm not saying it's excellent for you when you are exercising, but if you're going to eat it, there are better times. When you're not exercising, when you consume simple sugars, it absorbs quickly into your bloodstream. Insulin from the pancreas shoots through the roof. Your body sends a lot of that, like taxi drivers, to pick up all the sugar, to take it around. And if you're not exercising, if your body doesn't need to replenish sugar, your body has nowhere to put it, and it starts converting it and storing it as triglycerides, which is a form of fat. So if you are consuming sugar and consuming, let's say you're eating a lot of fast food, you're eating a lot of processed food and processed carbohydrates, sugar for one of them, candy, sodas, ice creams, and all those types of things. If you're eating those when you don't need to replenish sugar stores, that's when people gain a lot of weight because your body will store it. It's like having extra money. You don't just throw it in the garbage, you put it in the bank and you save it. So you don't want to save fat. You don't want to have extra. And if you're not exercising, you're more at risk for that. Once you're in shape and once you're really like physically fit and your body is on momentum for having muscle, like my physique, for example, I can splurge and have these things now and again and it won't affect me. But until your body is trained to process sugar and process nutrients a certain way, once you start training, you can't just, I'm working out now, I can just start eating crap. That's not how it works. You can't just I'm going to have a cheat day because I just started working out. You have to be careful because your body needs to create some better habits first, and that takes some time. A good time, one of the good times to eat candy is just before a workout. You never really want to have a workout on a full stomach. So if you're going, let's say 1, 2, or 3 hours from your last meal into your workout session and you're doing weights, you could definitely get lightheaded or dizzy. One of the things that you can do is have a few pieces of candy on the way to the gym. And if you've watched my Snapchats, if you've watched my Swole Motions, my vlogs, you've seen that I haven't had it in a couple weeks, but Sour Patch Kids, I'll have a few Sour Patch Kids in the car on the way to the gym before and even during the workout. Now, you don't really need sugar replenishing unless you're doing longer duration cardio and longer duration workouts. But for example, for weight training, simple sugars can absorb quickly and give you a little bit more of a pump and also keep you from getting that low blood sugar crash from working out on an empty stomach. So if you're the type of person that likes to have a meal an hour before and you're fine working and just going and hitting the gym, that's okay. But if you go a little bit longer period without eating, you might be a little bit low on the blood sugar aspect and you can get dizzy, lightheaded, and you don't want to affect your workout negatively by not having enough sugar in your bloodstream. So You have to get used to fasted training. You have to get used to those long gaps of eating before training. And everyone's different. But sometimes, only if I'm not saying eat a whole bag, but eating a few pieces before on the way to the gym or during, like keep them in your bag in case, can be beneficial for you during your workout session even. The most important time, the best time, the absolute best time if you're going to eat candy or eat something with a simple sugar is immediately after your workout. Immediately after workout. And here's the reason. Immediately after workout, your body is very sensitive to insulin. Your body is very hypersensitive to absorbing nutrients such as sugar. So what happens is during weight training, your body is breaking down glycogen, which is how sugar is stored in the liver and the muscle, and your blood sugar is very low. Your body uses these sugars to metabolize energy and create energy for higher intensity, shorter duration activities. Right after a workout, the taxi cabs are empty. Your body, the receptors are very sensitive to the presence of sugar, and your body wants sugar. So when you have simple sugars right after a workout, it will help replenish your body's sugar stores a lot quicker and start you on the path to recovery a lot quicker. You need carbs more than protein. A lot of people right after workout, they go right for their protein shake, but a lot of times the protein shake is just protein. You don't need protein right after a workout. The most important thing right after a workout is going to be sugar. So having a little bit of candy, I used to have like white bread with honey. I know it's not, it's processed, but it absorbs quickly. You don't want to have necessarily a sweet potato or brown rice, something that is going to have a lot of fiber that's going to slow absorption. Fiber slows absorption, and if you have a lot of fiber right after a workout, like vegetables and things like that, it's going to take longer for those nutrients to get in your body. Is it going to be night and day? Is it going to ruin your gains? Is it going to completely destroy your workout if you don't eat, really simple shit? No, it's not going to destroy, but after a workout, what benefits you're going to find from proper nutrition and proper timing is the quicker you can get those nutrients in, the quicker you can replenish your body, the quicker you can start the recovery process, the sooner you'll be able to build, the sooner you'll be able to recover for the next workout. And if you recover quicker between workouts, that's why anabolic steroids work so well, even though they're dangerous and they can be really risky. They are beneficial because they slow the recovery time between workouts. You can do more resistance, you can do more overload, you can do more work more frequently during the week. You can have more sessions. You can get more lifting sessions in. It just speeds up the process so you can lift more in a shorter period of time. If you're recovering better, you can train more. If you can train more, you can grow more. If you can grow more, you get bigger, faster, quicker, more efficiently. So this is the reason why after a workout will be most beneficial. I'm not saying go pound tons of candy, but after a workout, your body's more sensitive and can use the carbohydrates. So right after a workout, insulin sensitivity is high. You need carbohydrates more than protein, and it'll speed the recovery and replenish the saturation of glucose in the muscles, storing as glycogen, and just replenish the liver and anywhere that your body, and help restabilize blood sugar levels. Okay, or you can just go home and eat. You go home and eat, but I would make sure that you keep fiber. That's why candy can be beneficial, is because you are getting foods that have little to no fiber whatsoever. Candy usually has no fiber. So if you're eating foods, make sure you stick to foods that have higher have carbohydrates but have lower fibrous content immediately after workout. Immediately after. Half an hour or an hour after that meal, when you're having your regular meals, you can go back to eating fiber, but you want to make sure that the first thing you have right after workout, if you're doing heavier strength training, trying to build muscle, is to have something with less fiber in it so your body can get that into the bloodstream and absorb that quicker. Fiber slows absorption, and that's why candy after workout can be beneficial. Thank you for joining me for episode 178 of The Daily Swole. I'll stay for a couple moments after on Periscope and Facebook Live. Remember, you can catch all these episodes on YouTube at Swolenormous and also on SoundCloud and iTunes. Just look up Swolenormous and The Daily Swole on iTunes or SoundCloud for the podcast. And I'll be seeing everyone on Snapchat. I'll see you on Instagram, and I'll catch you for sure tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern Time for episode 179 of The Daily Swole. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of your Halloween. Be safe. Don't OD on candy, and have fun with your family. Later.